Greetings viewers, it's I Emmanuel, the Nyabinghi, the vegan, bringing you some more burgers today. So today I've got some leftover mashed potato and some peas, and I've got some tempeh, T-E-M-P-E-H, which for those who don't know what it is, it's basically soya beans with rice that's been fermented. It's an Indonesian type food, and it's a good source of protein, and cooked with enough spices it's a kind of chewy alternative to meat. So the burgers I'm going to be making today are, as I say, the leftover mashed potato and the peas with the tempeh, which I'm going to fry with some garlic and onions and curry fry, and serve it with some couscous and a tomato salad. So I will take you over to the ingredients, take you through those, take you through the method, the preparation, the cooking, and then finally you'll see it on a dish. Ja. So I've got 200 grams of tempeh here. That's what it looks like. I haven't used it before, it's the first time I'm using it, so I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to fry it. I've got an onion here, some garlic, some cayenne peppers, which aren't very hot but are very tasty. I grew those in my garden this year. Got some turmeric for the couscous, some couscous in there. In here is my chili powder, and this one is curry powder. So these are the leftover potatoes and peas. Got some mixed herbs there, black pepper, a couple of vegan stock cubes, some coconut oil, and some all-purpose seasoning right there. Here are also some tomatoes from my garden for my tomato salad. So there's the tomato salad, which is just basically tomato, garlic, some black pepper and oil as an accompaniment to the food. My couscous is there, ready to have some boiling water over it when I'm ready to eat. And peeled and sliced the onions, the garlic, cayenne pepper and the tempeh into strips. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fry the tempeh and these bits here in some palm oil in the pan, and once they're fried I'm going to take them out and press them into the potatoes and then just refry both sides so that everything is cooked, and obviously add the spices at that time as well. The tempeh, the onions and the garlic and the cayenne pepper is all fried. So I'm going to transfer that into this bowl here together with the potatoes and peas and press them together, add all the ingredients, and then I'm going to fry them again just so that they're brown either side. Just an afterthought, if you're making this recipe for children, you might want to replace the cayenne peppers with bell peppers and omit the chili powder but retain the curry powder, but obviously temper it according to their tolerance and taste. Okay, so I've got the tempeh, the onions, the garlic and the cayenne peppers in here. I'm going to add the leftover potato and peas. And I'm going to add some condiments now. So about half a teaspoonful all-purpose seasoning, same quantity black pepper, teaspoonful of chili powder, and teaspoon and a half curry powder, teaspoonful of mixed herbs, a level teaspoonful, and I've got 2 small vegetable stock cubes here. Now I'm going to add just a little bit of clean water, i.e. water that's been boiled, to this, and I'm going to mix it and then press it together as best I can so that it becomes burger-like to be able to fry in that pan there, which I put a teaspoonful of coconut oil in there, which is dissolved already. I've mixed all the ingredients together and I pressed them gently once with this masher. So what I'm going to do now is just turn over all the mix and gently mash that side as well, and then it will be ready to go into these burger rings here that I've got into the pan for a final fry. And at the same time I'll put some hot water on for the couscous to accompany it. In the couscous I'm going to be putting some turmeric and some all-purpose seasoning. Okay, so just before putting the heat on the burgers, I'm just going to press them one more time in their individual little rings. There you go. Now I'm going to fry them. I'm going to boil some water for the couscous, which I'm going to add a tablespoonful of turmeric in there, level tablespoonful, half a teaspoon of all-purpose seasoning. Okay, so I've got the burgers on a medium heat there. The couscous, I've got a knob or a spoonful of soya spread in there together with the turmeric and the all-purpose seasoning. That's just waiting on some boiling water. Now, the tricky part to the burgers, or any kind of vegetable burgers that you're making, is to flip them so they cook both sides evenly without them all breaking apart. So what I use is this scraper here, get underneath it, put this spatula on top of it, hold it together like that, flip it over, and hopefully it doesn't all fall apart. If bits do fall apart, however, just put them back into the ring and squash it down a little bit, and they should come together again reasonably for you to serve them once they're cooked. Cost of this one, tempeh is not cheap, but it is what it is compared to whatever rubbish meat you can get out there. I suppose it's relatively expensive or cheap, whichever way you look at it. I'd say probably the total of this one, £5. It's going to feed me. If there was somebody else with me, it would feed them as well, and that's about it. Still, that's good value for money. £5, 2 people, let's be real. Yeah, good ITAL food, Rasta food, food for life, life for food. Okay, as you can see, the burgers are browned on one side. I've flipped them and they're browning on the other side. Takes about 5 minutes each side, I would say, and then they're good to go. Water's nearly boiling for my couscous, which will take 8 minutes, and then I'll be able to eat. Give all the praises unto the Most High Jah Rastafari for all inspiration, all talent, life itself, Jah Rastafari. So there you are, tempeh veg burgers. I tasted them from the pan, absolutely murderous. Couscous, turmeric couscous, tomato salad, and my homemade chili pickle. Vegan supper, Rastafari. Give all the praises to my father, Jah Rastafari, presiding over our table.